Hey everybody, Mac here, and we're going to work on how to divide exponents. If you watched my previous video, we learned how to multiply. We learned, well, just that one, okay? And now we're going to learn how to divide right now. You can find all of this at maxtutorials.com, which you see written there at the very bottom of your screen. And it's down here too. And if you go there, I've got lots of math stuff for you guys to see. Anytime you like and subscribe to these videos, watch playlists, all that really helps me out. So please keep going. All right, so now we're going to divide. We've already multiplied, now we're going to divide. Well, when you see the coefficients, just like when we just multiply them in that one, here we're just going to divide them. What's 12 divided by 3? 4. Is it 4 on top or 4 on bottom? The answer is 4 on top. 3 goes into 12, and that's going to be 4 on top. Now, how do we deal with these x's? Okay, well, here's what we do. Whenever we divide, we subtract, and we keep it on the side with more. So there's more on top, so my answer is going to be on top. And I'm just going to subtract them, and I'm going to go x to the 5. You'll probably learn this really means x to the 8 minus 3. Cool, that's fine. And then of course if they're on the if they're flipped, you see x is 3 minus 8. Just subtract them, okay? Just don't worry about all this stuff. Just subtract them, keep them on the side, correct side. On this one, boom. Now, did I really need this fraction sign? The answer is I really didn't. I put it there just in case I needed it because I didn't know going into it. But if you have the fraction sign there, just know that if there's nothing on the bottom, you don't have to do anything. You just leave it. All right, what's 20 divided by 5? That's a 4. I have 10 A's on top, 4 A's on bottom. I'm going to subtract, and I'm going to leave them on top because there's more on top. All right, now this one's going to be a little bit different. Okay, so now this one, 14 divided by 7 is 2, and I write 2 on the top. But now look at this. I'm going to subtract them. I have y's on top and bottom. I'm going to subtract them, but there's more on the bottom, so my y to the 3 stays on the bottom. Keep it on the side that had more. Okay, 27 divided by 9. Okay, that's just going to become a 3. Now, if that was 9 over 27, you would put the 3 on the bottom because it's like just reducing a fraction. Okay. Now I have 12 C's on top, 5 C's on bottom, which is going to leave me with 7 C's on top because I subtract them, okay? Number 15. What is 15 divided by 5? That's 3. 9 on bottom, 3 on top. Subtract them. That's going to leave me with 6 on the bottom. Number 6. I have 32 on top. Well, that's not how I think about that. With 32 divided by 8, it's just a 4, right? Now I have 11 P's on top, 6 on the bottom. That leaves me with 5 P's on top. Number 7. What's 18 divided by 6? It's 3. Now I'm going to do my little subtraction with my x's, and that's going to leave me x to 7 on top. And now I'm going to do it with my y's, which is y to the 2 on top. All I did was subtract, put them on the side with the bigger number. All right, on this one, I'm going to do a 5. 25 divided by 5 is 5. And I'm going to go r to the 3, s2. I put the r's on bottom because there's more on bottom. I put the s's on top because there's more on top. 28. Let's go ahead and do the division. That's going to be a 4 on top. There's more a's on top, so I'm going to subtract and keep it on top. There's more b's on bottom, so I'm going to subtract and I'm going to keep it on the bottom. Number 10. 24 divided by 6 is 4. I have more t's on top, so I subtract them, keep them on top. I have more u's on bottom, so I subtract and I keep them on the bottom. Okay, and that's basically all division with exponents is, okay? So now let's keep going here. 18 divided by 6, that becomes a 3. Now, my m's, I have more on top, so the answer is on top. I have more n's on top, so my answer stays on top. Make sure you subtract the exponents. Remember, when you multiply, you add. But when you divide, you subtract. All right, 24 divided by 6 is 4. My p's, there's more on top. And my q's, there's more on top. And I just subtract them. Number 13, 16 divided by 4 is 4. I have more r's on top, and I have more s's on top. So I leave them there. Do I need to write the 1? No. Can you? Sure. Did you have to? No. That's really the answer, okay? So you don't really need to worry about that. Now, if there's nothing on top, you do have to write a 1 on top. Okay, this one's going to become a 3 on top. I have more on top. and I have more on top. Remember, that's like an x to the 1. That's why I went 3 minus 1 equals 2. Okay? This one, 30 divided by 6 is going to be a 5 on top. There's more on top. Now let's do my a's. There's more a's on top. There's more b's on top. 6 minus 1 is 5. And there's more c's on top. That becomes a 4. Okay, we got to get some more on bottoms here. Wow, oh, there's one. Okay, it takes it a little bit of a while to get there. Here we go, 45 divided by 9. What is that? That's just a 5. My u's, I have more on top, so I subtract, keep them on top. My v's, I have more on top, so I subtract them, and I keep them on top. Number 17, all right? Boom. 40 divided by 5 is 8. There's more on top, so I keep it on top. And there's more on top, so I keep it on top. Okay? Number 18. What is 36 divided by 9? That would be a 4. G, I'm going to subtract and keep more on top. Now my H's, I have more on bottom, so I'm going to subtract, and I'm going to keep my answer when I subtract on the bottom. All right? Another way to think about that, if you want, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cancel out, cancel out, cancel out, cancel out, cancel out. What am I left with? 2 on the bottom. That's just another way to think about it. But anyways, there you go. 42 divided by 6, that leaves me with a 7. With my K's, I have more on top, so I subtract and I keep it on top. With my M's, I have more on top, so I subtract and I keep it on top. And lastly, number 20, 54 divided by 9 is 6, and I have more W's on top, so I subtract. I have more X's on top, I subtract them. And I have more Y's on top, and I subtract them. So this is as basic as you can get, right? So there you go. What if there were some negative exponents? Then what would you do? Well, maybe we can go to B and we can find out what those look like as well on B and C. And so they'll get a little bit trickier as we go. So right now you understand the concept, but if you want to get a little more challenging, I'll see you in version B and version C. Good job.